Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Please, I wanted to say raise your hands if you can see and hear me and everything is good with connection and we can start. But please instead put, I don't know, put pluses or some emojis on our YouTube channel or in live streaming channel if you already registered to our Discord server. Yeah, okay, cool. Glad to see all of you here. And according to your reactions, I can see that we can finally start. So, if you have some questions, please put them in our fancy chat, and I will answer them maybe after main part, maybe time up to time. But anyway, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, guys. Uh, I'm glad to welcome you to our introductory stream of Node.js course from RS School. So you can see my presentation now. And today I'm going to tell you about some stuff you will be, mm, let's say, dealing with through next couple of months. I want to tell you about rolling scopes in general, RS School, and of course about our Node.js course. Okay, but just as always, maybe some of you know me, maybe some of you don't. Let me introduce myself. My name is Maxim Shilov. Uh, I work at EPAM on position of senior software engineer. I have like about more than 6 years of hands-on experience with Node.js, and also I participate in various activities of RS School. Maybe you know that since 2020 I'm Node.js course coordinator there. Also, I'm one of the members of core team of RS App. You will you will get to know with it. And also, I take part in various RS School events and AWS club sessions. So, I promised you to talk about rolling scopes and our school. So, what is rolling scopes? What is it all about? In general, it's international community of developers with some long history because it started in 2013, and for over than 10 years in our community, we mostly talk about JavaScript. Yeah, you could probably see our logo and you can see that JavaScript definitely present there. And we are talking mostly about front-end development, but we also had courses about mobile development. And since 2022, we have a lot of meetings and talks about NWS. And focus is on becoming full stack developers. And Node.js course definitely can help you with this. Because if you know some front-end stuff, you can learn Node.js and whoop, you are full stack. Sounds good, isn't it? Okay, short dive into our history. We started our community in Minsk, Belarus, with offline events. And today we grow up. We have our regular events in more than 11 countries. And if we are talking about some kind of RS mission or our credo, when we just started, we didn't have any specific mission, spoiler. We just wanted to connect with other engineers, with our friends. So we invited people from different companies to Minsk to have some kind of events like meetups, workshops, even some hackathons, live codings, and of course, it was about knowledge sharing and having fun together. So RS, it's like a place where you can find new friends, meet with other people, and learn together. Long story short. And yeah, as I mentioned, we had over 100 meetups over these past years, and it was in very different cities and countries and in various formats. So let's talk about biggest project of our community, of course, about RS School. What is RS School? RS School is free of charge. I mean, really free. You don't sign any contracts. You don't pay any money. We don't expect anything from you. But yeah, maybe we expect a little bit. But I will talk about it later, and it's really up to you. So this is a free of charge community-driven school that provides courses conducted by members of our community. And a school consists of some, let's say, components. It is not a physical school. Yeah, we don't have any physical site. We don't rent any building. We don't have this big fancy office full of glass, but maybe one day we will have it, but not today. So we have just people who can join online to our activities. And these people united by several stuff in traditions that we have in our school. And of course, I will share it with you a bit later as well. We mostly use Discord servers as a main communication point. And a lot of our contributors, especially now, because world became international, people relocate a lot and so on. So a lot of our contributors now physically located in different countries, and we choose open source platforms available from everywhere. So we choose GitHub as a main platform where we keep all our education programs, education materials, tasks, assignments, some templates, and so on. And we use YouTube for storing our learning materials in forms of live stream and lectures. Live streams like this one. Recording of this introductory stream will be available on YouTube as well. So, with all these people, we developed together our platform, our learning management system, which we will use to run our courses. And also, as I already mentioned, we maintain several YouTube channels. We have one channel for Russian content, one channel for content in English. So please subscribe and join us. Give us some likes, comments. This is very this affects our promotion very well. Okay, let's move forward. If we're talking about some principles of our school, the first one and the most important is to teach it forward. Okay, I mentioned that we don't expect anything from you. I mean, you don't strictly, you are not strictly obligated to do something. But yeah, according to our principle, because all our students study for school at free, then we after they finish their learning, then we ask them, we do not request. No official documents, we just ask. So if you study here, if you succeed, please go back to us, to our school as a mentor and, I don't know, maybe a speaker or teacher or some other kind of contributor and help us to study new generation of students. This is what we promote. And another important principle is that we support open source philosophy. It's really important for our community to keep everything on open source, for transparency, to make it available for everyone. So mostly, as I mentioned, on GitHub, because it also provides a way to collaborate. You can, I don't know, open some pull requests to tasks repositories to improve it. You can fork repositories and make your own version of assignment for some reason. So you can collaborate the way you and our contributors want to do that. And a very important thing, our learning platform is also open source tool. You can find all the code on GitHub. And if you are front-end or back-end developer with Node.js and React experience, you can join our community and contribute to open source. It's, from my point of view, really nice thing to your portfolio and getting some pluses and karma. Okay, another important thing. Let's talk about how people involve in our school. Majority of people start as a student. Yeah, you are here as well. If you are not already our mentor or contributor, they join some courses, maybe front-end course because it's our most popular course. And our courses are quite long. Most of them take from 2, 3 to 6 or even 7 months because we have a lot of tasks, a lot of self-study. Yeah, we want it to be really helpful for you. And during this time, we push you to collaborate, to help each other. And people who actively help others, they became promoted. We promote them to new role. It's called RS activist. And this is like activist is really core of our community. It's people who help us to prepare a new task, who helps with support, who manage to fix a lot of issues related to education process, and of course, who actively helps other students. And basically, all those people who later became our greatest contributors, trainers, speakers, and so on, they are mostly RS activists in their past life. And maybe in present life, who knows. And then like around 10%, maybe sometimes more of our people graduate from the course. And as I mentioned, because of our principle teaching forward, we invite them to help us to teach new wave of students. This is, in a nutshell, how our school works, how we can manage to conduct this education process over 10 years. Okay, maybe you are curious about our courses. What courses we actually offer. As I mentioned, we mostly focusing on JavaScript and TypeScript stack. We also have React course, but we also have Angular, Node.js course, and some AWS courses. You can see them on the screen. Yeah, so we have AWS Fundamentals, AWS DevOps, AWS Cloud Developer, and even AWS AI, which is a highly demanded skill. So you can find actual course that RS School offers and their starting dates on RS School. Some courses have TBD date, so to be defined, but just keep checking time up to time and you will see some updates. I'm pretty sure about it. Okay, and as I mentioned, we have AWS Club. It's a part of our community where we, together with real Amazon employees, with Amazon architects, some Amazon dev advocates, learn about AWS, new services, and best practices how to build your application in cloud. Also, we create, start, and build a local user group. For example, user group in Tashkent or user group in Astana, Almaty, Gdańsk, and so on. So maybe if you don't have your own user group in your city, you can join us, join our community, or join our collaboration with Amazon and start this group. It's really beneficial, and Amazon provides support for community builders and some fancy stuff like swag or coupons for usage of AWS services, maybe like $500 to your Amazon account. It can be really helpful for you. Okay. And yeah, as I mentioned, those courses that you already seen, they aimed to prepare you to AWS certification, AWS fundamentals, and AWS cloud development course are mostly about it. Okay, so how to join our courses or AWS Club? I'm pretty sure you are curious, and soon you will know how. We have a website, res.school, where you can find information about our courses, and we have a Discord of AWS Club. You can see links on your screen. I will also share all of them with you later after the stream. Don't worry. But what I wanted to mention that it's really important to join our Discord because starting from the beginning of the course, this will be your primary source of updates, news, and all the important information will be there. So if you don't have a Discord account, please register. Okay, we meet here for introduction to Node.js course. So let's finally talk about it. What our school provides for your learning of Node.js basics. We offer a course program, of course, some tasks / assignments, cross-check process, online streams, Q&A sessions on demand if it will be necessary, and also we answer your questions in Discord. We keep a learning program up to date. We constantly support and improve RS app. We drive learning process and support communication channels for you. Yeah, I'm talking about Discord again. And education at RS school is practice-oriented, as I previously mentioned, and we follow 70-20-10 learning model, where only about 10% of knowledge is given in, let's say, solid form. I mean, learning materials, some lectures, documentation that you have to read. About 20% of knowledge is related to your interaction with community, with other students, and major part, about 70%, is about learning on your own, is about self-study with really a lot of practice and hands-on experience. It's sometimes painful, but it gives you really good knowledge, and what is more important, it gives you knowledge that you can apply to real world tasks and projects. So about communication, all communication and announcements, all, I don't know, changes in assignments, course program, schedule, some important fixes that you need to pull from our GitHub repositories. News about all of this can be found on Discord. So please join using this link. And also read frequently asked question channel in the Discord. You will find a lot of useful information, how to submit your assignments, what are rules of these Discord servers, what you should do, what you definitely shouldn't do, which is also really important. So please read it before you will ask questions in other channels. There are two key points in order to study on the course. First of all, yeah, you came here to this intro stream. I'm glad to see you here, but unfortunately it's not enough. First of all, you should be registered in RS app, our learning platform. You can see a registration link on the screen. You can join it and you will be registered on the course. And join Discord, because there will be all your communications. What do we study in this course? We have topics that you really need for mastering the basics of backend development with Node.js. You can see them on the screen. So we learn Node.js fundamentals and important Node.js APIs. If you are already familiar with Node.js, you know that their APIs, modules, packages that they provide, they are really rich, and maybe you don't need to know good all of them, but we teach you how to use the most important stuff that you will definitely need as a backend developer. Also, we learn some approaches of testing Node.js applications. We will learn how to write unit tests, how to write some integration tests. Also, we learn how to use REST and GraphQL, some database basics, specifically SQL basics and Postgres. We will learn how to containerize your application using Docker and some approaches for logging and error handling. And in the second half of the course, we will work with most popular and rich backend framework, Nest.js. During learning the basics, we cover the following topics: how to install Node.js, how to manage its versions, how to work with commonly used APIs like file system API, how to work with streams, how module system work in Node.js, how to manage some asynchronous stuff using timers API, how to work with command line interfaces, how to scale your application, uh, how to work with operation system, how event loop works in Node.js, what is blocking and non-blocking input output. And also we have two practical tasks for this topic. In the first one, you study APIs in isolation. And in the second one, you apply your acquired knowledge to create a CLI Node.js application called File Manager. So it will work similar to what you see in Bash command line when you work with file system. We also have a topic about network communication, and in scope of this topic we learn basics of how network work, how to build web server using Node.js API. Specifically, we will use HTTP module, how to test REST APIs, and we will learn REST basics, how to work with WebSockets on server side, and GraphQL. And you have three different tasks for this topic. In the first task, you build HTTP API using pure Node.js to know some basics and how it works under the hood. Because spoiler, all the stuff you like Express, Festify, Core, Nest.js, whatever, it uses pure Node.js API, and I want you to see a little bit less magic in this. In the second task, you work with WebSockets using Sockets.io with already implemented frontend. Really beautiful front end. I like it. And in the third task, you learn GraphQL and its differences from REST, and also you will have some hands-on experience with applying it. In scope of studying Nest.js service, we will build Nest.js REST API. We will learn how to containerize such application using Docker, how login and error handling works in Nest.js applications by default, and we will try to extend it with our custom implementation. Database basics will be also associated with this task, and we will implement simple authorization and authentication using JSON Web Tokens. And there is also a practical assignment for this topic, home library service, which is split into two parts. Generally from how our assignments connected with each other, course is divided into two halves. In first half, the tasks are independent of each other and can be done separately. You will have different repositories, they are not built on top of each other. And in second half, we implement this Nest.js REST service with gradual improvement. First, we implement basic service with simple in-memory database. Then we replace it with real database that is connected to it. And then we apply all other improvements. So in second half, it will be important to complete your assignments on time, because if you will not be able to complete the first part on time, then it will affect your completion of second part. It's also important to complete assignments in time for first part, but not that critical. So keep this in mind. Okay, now on the screen you can see some useful links to the repository with course program, to the repository with practical tasks of the course, and to the YouTube channel where you can see this video. There will be videos with task issuances and solution reviews. And let's discuss some key aspects of learning process. Main tasks are issued in weekly frames. It takes 1 or 2 weeks. Task timeline starts on Tuesdays, and deadline for submission of solution is usually Monday evening. So new task starts at Tuesday, and you have to submit your solution till Monday evening. Also, please keep it in mind. After submission deadline, cross-check begins, and it lasts until Sunday evening. I will tell you more about cross-check a little bit later, but remember that you have to submit your cross-check review till Sunday evening. So you have like 3 key points: Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And if we are talking about how many times it takes, approximate time that you need to spend on learning is about 20 hours per week. It's really up to you because all people different. All people have different background, different experience, different learning speed. So maybe you need more or less. It depends on how we learn. But as an average, you should think about 20 hours per week, especially if you are new to Node.js. So you have to reserve some time for our learning process. Okay, there are a few rules. If you will break them, we can expel you from the course. First of all is cheating. Most often we are talking about copying someone else's code. So what it means if someone submit a solution that is very similar to yours. Yeah, I mean, like there are copy-pasted parts, some, I don't know, variables naming, code structure, and so on. If it's copied and it was submitted earlier, we will treat it as stolen code, and we periodically check for this and expel those who cheated. So please solve the task yourself. You can ask some people in Discord for help. You can ask your questions. You can learn some stuff. You can look at examples on the internet. You can use the idea, but please do not copy big parts of code, because this expel, it may happen at any moment of the course. For example, we can expel you at the end of the course for cheating on first or second task. It will be very disappointing for you and for us as well. We don't like it, but we have to fight cheating because it's not fair to the people who don't cheat. So please solve task yourself. Also, we have some rules, let's say behavioral rules. Yeah, so inappropriate behavior, harassment, discrimination, adult content, and so on is what we deem unacceptable in all our channels of communication on Discord, inside of RSAP. So please remain polite and friendly. And also you can be expelled for long lack of activity on the course. For example, you didn't submit some assignments in a row. But in case if you were expelled under this reason, we can restore you on the course if you wish. This is what we need for keeping course stats up to date. We need to know how many active students are on the course. Okay, as I said previously, we use RSAP for driving learning process. You have some useful pages for you, and most useful are students dashboard, score, schedule, and cross-check submit and cross-check review for this course. Students dashboard. This is the page that contains overview of your progress on the course, your position, your score, your task statistics, some widgets with available tasks. So this is some place where you can see your summary in one place. We have score page, which is also important. There you can see list of students ranked by their rating, their overall score, and individual assignment scores for each student. Remember that score is updated once a day, so if your submission and review results are not immediately propagated there, it's kinda expected. We do these calculations not very often. And another important page is schedule. Yeah, and its name speaks for itself. This is your course schedule. There you can find deadlines for course tasks, for some tests you need to pass, course events. They are split into categories depending on timeline and status and your actions. So you can see that there is all tab that contains all schedule items. You can see some available assignments for you. You can see some future assignments which are not started, and you can see where you need to perform cross-check review. So use this page to check what's going on in the course. I already mentioned cross-check several times, and people who didn't learn in our school, they may not know it. What is it about? So let's talk about it in more details. There are no personal mentors on Node.js course. Yeah, we have some, let's say, shared mentors, our contributors. Yeah, we have Andrei Ovchinnikov and Bogdan Noskov. They will help you with some questions related to WebSocket tasks and GraphQL. And maybe if they want, they may help you even more. But we do not have personal mentors assigned to specific students. So we still need to check students' assignments and grade them. And the solution that we came to that students of the course they check each other's work. Each student checks the work of 3 or 4 other students, and accordingly, 3 or 4 other students check their work. The task is graded as an average. And cross-check process consists of 2 parts. First part is cross-check submit. You submit, you send your solution for review. Usually it's linked to your pull request with solution. And second part is cross-check review, where you have 3 or 4 random solutions from other students, and you need to review them and mark them with grades. And very important aspect is that in order to get a score for the task, you must submit your, I insist, you must submit your work for review on time and check work of all other students. So if you don't do any of this, if you forgot to submit your solution before deadline, or maybe you have 3 solutions to review and you reviewed 2 of them, you won't get a score for assignment. It will be 0. So this is very important. This is how a grade system works. So please don't forget about it. And some important note about deadlines. All students study together here in one program, and we also have, let's say, time-dependent and collaborative workflow for checking assignments. Yeah, you already heard about cross-check. Because of this, unfortunately, if you can't submit your task on time, it's very sad. We are sorry about this, but we cannot individually change deadlines for submit and review for you. It's okay, you can learn and not put much attention on your grades, because anyway you have this learning tool, RSApp, you have all the tasks in open source, so you can learn in your own pace. But if you want to get scores and work with other students, you should do everything on time and do not leave it to the last moment. Okay, Let's move on to discuss your first assignment, which is Node.js basics. This assignment will allow you to learn commonly used Node.js APIs. On the screen, you can see links to the program modules you need and practical tasks. Let me, 1 second. Let me share with you. Uh, let me share with you this repository. Basically, what you need is to fork this repository. You can see that there are some predefined functions in src folder. So you need to take a look at your assignment. 1 second. In assignments repository, you can see Node.js basic task. You can see what your assignment consists of, what are the requirements, what are prerequisites. In this course, we use 24 version of Node.js. According to official Node.js position, 24 version is not yet a long-term support version, but from what I know, it should become one maybe at the end of the October or something like this. So it will soon become long-term support version, so we will use it for our purposes during the course. Yeah, so you should not change signature of these pre-written functions. So if you see that I don't know, you have some function parse env which is called here and it's not asynchronous and it's named parse env, you should leave it as this. You should only write your code inside of these functions. Otherwise, everything will break. I warned you. So you should also prefer asynchronous API whenever it's possible, because we do not use synchronous API in most of the cases. And you have some subtasks where you should work with file system, like creation, reading files, renaming it, deletion, listing items inside of the folder. You will work with command line interface and its and passing environment variables using CLI, as well as command line arguments. You will try to transform CommonJS modules inside into ECMAScript modules into different notation. You will work with crypto modules. You will learn how to create hash for file. And also you will work with important stuff like streams. You will be acknowledged with all the kind of streams in Node.js. And I already mentioned some scaling of application basics. You will learn worker threads and child processes, and some of this you will apply it in next tasks. So it will be also interesting for you. Okay, so you have requirements of assignment. How do you grade other students' work? Very easy. You have this scoring page, and you have exact amount of points you should give for correct implementation of certain tasks. So you can see that all the numbers here are even, and this is because you can grade task in 3 stages. Okay, so for example, we have a create.js function here. So according to requirements, it should it should work as function that creates a new file fresh txt with certain content. Yeah, I'm fresh and young inside of files folder. And also it should throw error with message fs operation failed if file already exists. So you have some requirements. If everything is implemented correctly, then it's 6 points. If part of the requirements are missed, for example, I don't know, file with name fresh.txt is created, but it has no content, or it has different content, or maybe it doesn't throw error on specific conditions that mentioned here. then this is partial implementation and it's 3 points. And if this function is not implemented at all, or it doesn't work in any way, the way it is implemented, it's 0 points. And the same approach is applied to any source of points for the tasks. So you have two scopes, basic scope and advanced scope, and worker threads and child processes, they are in advanced scope because they are a bit harder to understand, but you will have more points for it. And also you have not only positive score, you also have forfeits. So in this task, it's very important that you are not allowed to use any external tools or libraries. So you can't just install, I don't know, FSUtils and use it instead of core Node.js APIs. So what you can use is the stuff that is already included in core Node.js modules. So your package JSON should not have any your package JSON should not have any dependencies. You can see that we even do not have package log here. And also you will have, sorry, 1 second. You will have forfeit in amount of third of your task points if you will have commits after deadline, except commits that affects only readme, git ignore, or other non-technical files. This is to remind you that it's important to submit your solution on deadline and do not add some changes after the deadline is passed. So I think this is it. So now I will take a look at your questions. Okay. We have question, is program updated? Program is updated time up to time, but it depends on which point you expect it to be updated from. Yeah, we will update link to this stream in schedule. Thank you. Yeah, RSchool is our alma mater. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you for these warm words. How to learn in RSchool? No access. Probably you do not participate on the course. Please register or choose another course. Probably you should register first, and then all the pages will be available to you. You can ask questions in Discord if you will still have issues. Okay. Link points to 2025 Q2. Okay, maybe some links are outdated. I will update them. Timur asks, shall we use TypeScript? Yes, but from the very beginning we will be using JavaScript, not TypeScript. Okay, we have question, can I attend this course if I'm completely new to Node.js? Yeah, I think so. You have to know basics of computer science, you have to know JavaScript, you have to know how to work with Git and GitHub, because we don't teach it here. But if you are not familiar with only Node.js, then yes, we learn Node.js basics from scratch. Okay, we have another question. Hi, could you please clarify where we can find infos, how to name the branches and submit the assignment? Thank you. You can find it in Discord. As I mentioned, you have frequently asked questions here, and there are also answers to your questions as well. How to submit assignments. We do not have some specific conventions on branch namings and commits. We follow conventional commits, but here you can see algorithm how to complete the task. Should we create new branch and merge request for Node.js basics tasks? Yes, you should fork repository. There you should create your development branch from main branch and create pull request to main branch. And you will submit this pull request to cross-check submit process. Can we add changes after students will review our submission? Um, in general, it's not really recommended, at least until you have deadline passed and you have all your grades, because some people may consider it as addition of changes after deadline and decrease your score for this task. Okay, what if student creates function which works on 95%? The score for this function is 10. Should we give 8, 9, or still 5? You should give still 5, because there is no something like measurement of partial implementation. It's either implemented completely correct, or partially correct, or incorrect at all. But cross-check process is quite subjective, so maybe if function is complex and works on 95%, then you can give a higher score. This is why we have 3 reviews, and this is why we have average score, because different people may have different grades. They may give different grades, and it's totally okay. Where are learning materials? Learning materials, we have it in our course program. Please give me a second. Please give me a second. I had a link to it. Practical assignment. Okay. We had a page with links. Let me find it. Yeah, it's available here. It's available here. You have some information about course goal, about prerequisites. This is about question of can I learn on this course if I'm completely new to Node.js. This is what you need to know to learn on this course. Everything else is not necessary. And our course program is split into modules. Yeah, and we have some learning materials, and we have links to the assignments here as well. So join our Discord, and I will share everything with you in announcements channel. Okay, some other questions. I believe I answer questions here. Let me check whether we have some questions in live streaming channel. Okay, we do not. Okay, guys, so this is it from my side. I wish you the best. It will be an interesting journey for you and for us. And I wish you the best, and to put some effort and achieve your goals and hands-on skills. Thank you. Have a nice evening. We are wrapping up.